Oh man, this. Oh, that was not a coronavirus. Okay. Um, what's up, y'all? It's the Shi-Fi podcast, episode 51. We're treading, y'all. We are treading. We are treading. We are treading. Um, yeah. So shout out everybody listening, watching. Shout out everybody listening on Spotify, Apple. You know the vibes. Shout out to people watching me on YouTube. Um, I hope y'all aren't. I hope on YouTube y'all aren't like watching me. Y'all are like putting the YouTube video on and like throwing it somewhere. Cause like this, like the visual on my podcast is not like amazing. I'm not like, and that's not even like the point. I'm not even like that's not even one of my priorities. Like I just wanted something on YouTube. I'm not just gonna have like a black space or a white space, white screen or black screen, just like with audio. You gotta have something to like just kind of watch here and there. But I hope y'all aren't watching me like straight up like, oh, that's something in his room. Oh, that's something in his room. But yeah. So welcome Spotify, Apple, YouTube, and any other platforms. There's so many platforms out there actually, but I'm just gonna shout out the popular ones right for now. Um, yeah, episode 51. Uh, yeah, I'm still the coronavirus. I know this is talked about every day, but man, there's breaking news every day. Actually, there's legit breaking news. Um, Restaurants and bars are closed. I'm confused as to whether how restaurants are closed. Are there drive-in? Are all the drive-ins open? Like all of them, or are there just some drive-ins that are open? Or I guess I guess what's 100% permanently closed is all the insideness of the um the buildings. Like no one can go into the building. No one can go into Starbucks or Texas Roadhouse or Whataburger and order inside. So that's the main gist. And I don't think you can't do to-go orders in bars. I don't think you can. But never know. Never know. And this virus has exposed some people. It has exposed some people that I've been waiting for them to get exposed because I can sense it. Only introverts can understand this. Um, this virus is exposing the fake introverts, the fake ones. You know what I'm talking about. Those introverts or those extroverts that are like, oh my goodness, I'm an introvert too. I'm a like they just like say they're introvert just because they could like um for one day sit in bed and watch Netflix like for one day. Like no, that's one day. Try doing like a week. I could do a week of that easily. I could do a week of being by myself, just chilling. Introvert does not mean quiet. Introvert means you get energy by being by yourself. You like refuel. That's the thing. Um, People think extrovert introvert is like loud or quiet. No, there's quiet extroverts. Um, Extroverts literally love being around people. They just love being. That's how they refuel, which I cannot relate to at all. I can fake the extrovertness, but I'm like adamant about like no, I'm not an extrovert. I'm an introvert. Like I can be by myself all day, all week, all month. Like this virus isn't. It's helping me. Like I'm looking at this positively. Like I love it. Um, like some of the fake introverts, like, oh my gosh, I'm in the house all day. I can't go out. Well, what did you think about this life? Yeah, you're a real extrovert. So it's really exposing those people. Sick of those people. So Yeah, I've always sensed it too because they're always like all the fake introverts are always like, oh, I can be like y'all, I can be quiet, I can be. I'm like, that's not the point. It's not That's not the point. Like, God, it's annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying. Um, but yeah, I'm doing just fine. I've been in I've been in this room since Friday night. It's Wednesday. Wow. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it because it's socially popular to be an introvert, which is so backwards. It's so weird that it's like that. Think about that. It's socially acceptable to be an introvert. That sentence is not even supposed to be a sentence. That sentence should not be a sentence at all. That like it contradicts each other. But in these times, it's weirdly acceptable. So looking at that, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm going to shine. I'm going to take advantage of this week like crazy. No one's gonna. I'm not going out. Not doing anything. I'm not. I can't go out. Like I don't have distractions. I like it. I like it. Like it. Like it. Um. So yeah, that's my it's my introvert experience right now. Um. I love how the NFL is just chilling. I think last podcast I said like this is the perfect time for the NFL to like experience the coronavirus. It's literally the opposite, and it's literally during the time where the seasons end, like the Super Bowl and the NFL draft, and it's happening at right in the middle. And also like free agency, like all of that can be online. That can be it's perfect. It's perfect for that. Um, and and oh, it's gonna be so weird with Tom Brady on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Saying that sentence just makes me want to throw up. That red color just should not be on Tom Brady. Ugh. And what's with all these quarterbacks going to these random teams for their last like 3 years of their career? I'm sick of that trend. I'm sick of that trend. Brett Favre to the Jets. Um, what? Didn't one of the Joe Montana go somewhere? Um, to the Chiefs. Yeah, Joe Montana went to the Chiefs, I think. Somebody went to the Chiefs. Pretty sure it's Joe. I mean, you can include receivers. Jerry Rice went to the Raiders. What's you can go in NBA. MJ going to the Wizards. Again, that's weirder probably. Um, so honestly, MJ to the Wizard with the Wizards is exactly like Brady and the Bucs. I don't know, man. I'm scared for Brady. I'm scared because I don't want this to just ruin his legacy. What if he goes out there and goes 4-12, and like people like you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say, "Oh, it's confirmed. He was a system quarterback," which I don't want that to happen to Brady. I like Brady. You can say he's not the greatest of all time. You can say he's the greatest of all time. I just want him in the comments. I just don't want him to get his legacy tarnished. Like if MJ just averaged like 8 points a game with the Wizards, we would look at him like, well, what happened to you? What happened to you? Like, um, so I remember I think last podcast I said where would Brady even go? I was just saying that because like whatever team he chooses, like with it being an elite team, I'd have been like, okay, cool. Like I heard Colts needed a quarterback, and I was like, well, that would be ironic with the whole Peyton Manning stuff, but I could see it. They're, um, but Phillip Rivers going to the Colts, which I like that. I like that actually. Phillip Rivers just needed to go somewhere a long time ago. I feel like he's been playing the same. I feel like the last 5 seasons for the Chargers have been the exact same. Maybe even the last 10. Just like they're almost to the playoffs, but they don't. Teddy Bridgewater went somewhere. Already forgot. DeAndre Hopkins going to the Bills. Texans was just like, hey, here you go. Which I don't know. Again with the Brady thing, why is no one just talking about there has to be an underlying beef between Belichick and Brady, and no one is talking about it, and it's making me frustrated. They have to be mad at each other or frustrated with each other, which is perfectly fine. I get it. At being 20 years with someone, you're gonna get frustrated with someone. But like, can anyone just say it? I've never heard of an analysis of like, oh, Brady went to the Bucs. He was looking for this, he was looking for that, he was looking for this. And I just want them to end that saying, and Belichick didn't want that. Like I've heard Brady saying he wanted to play 3 more years and he wanted to place. That was the main thing. I think everybody's been saying that he wants to play until 45. So he wants like 2 to 3 more years. And I'm like, he could have done that with New England. And so what? Belichick obviously didn't want to be with Brady for the next 2 or 3 years, or did Brady just not want to be with Belichick for the next 2 to 3 years? I heard even Brady saying, or people saying, oh, Brady didn't like how the team was formed the last couple of years. So there's a beef. There's a beef. Beef doesn't even mean anything bad. It's just saying they're in 2 different directions, which is very interesting to me. It's very intriguing with 2 of the biggest, probably two of the biggest NFL icons right now arguing with each other. That's so intriguing. I'm nosy. I'm nosy. I just want to know. I just want to know. There's so many questions. I just want Brady and Belichick on this podcast to answer these questions. I just want to look them face to face. I have 5 questions I need answers to. And I just want that. Just want that. So many questions that are not being answered, even by the media. The media doesn't want to be this nosy. There's something going on. They have to be mad at each other. They have to be mad at each other. And again, I'm not trying to stir the pot or anything, but just say it and move on. Like it's okay to be mad at someone. It's okay. I just want to know if you're mad at him. I just want to know if that person is mad at that person. That's all. That's all. I'm not going to look at them different. Again, if you're with someone for 20 years, you're going to be really mad at that person for a year. I don't know. I think it's kind of a mutual thing. They're kind of mad. They got to be mad at each other. I think it's mutual. They have mutual madness at each other. My favorite. I don't know if this is a conspiracy or if this is a conspiracy that I just made up in my head with no sources. But I like the conspiracy of that Belichick wanted Jimmy G instead of Brady, which is interesting because Jimmy G obviously has much more of a future than Brady. So Belichick was like looking long term, like, oh, we could do like a Joe Montana, Steve Young type of thing of just transitioning. I like that. I like that conspiracy, but I don't have any sources to back up. But I just like human. I just know human interaction. I know human interaction. There's no BS in human body language. I like it. I like it. What else in the NFL? Nothing that I care about. I guess I don't know. Yeah, a lot of things are happening now. I think the Cowboys signed Amari Cooper. Good. Dak. I don't know what's going on really. Something about like we franchise tagged him, but was there? I didn't hear any contract details or anything. So I don't know. I don't know what's really actually happening behind the scenes. Dak seems like the guy, he's trying to get as much money as he can right now, which I do not blame him one bit. One bit. Mm-mm. Um, Also yesterday, the Dow Jones went down 1,000 points. If you don't know what that means, so basically this month, the top 5 biggest gains and drops in the stock market have happened this month. Top 5 in both categories. That's not supposed to happen. You can be top 5 in one category, but in both categories with gains and losses, that's a huge wave of money. It's literally a video game. It's literally a video game. I'm curious as to. Someone said like the Dow's gonna be down 1,000 points just off rip. It's 8:23, so I'm like kind of early to it, but it's like y'all just playing with people's money. And I wish I knew someone that I'm sharing some secrets right now because I know not many people listen to my podcast, so I don't care at this point. All right, so I need to buy stocks. I'm buying stock. I'm buying stocks left and right. They're all down. They're all cheap. They're going to go up. And so I'm not looking at this like short term. I'm looking at this long term. And so, I was thinking this morning, I was like, this is exactly what's kind of happening back in '08, the whole recession. I remember that because everyone was like super emotional. But no one is super emotional now, which still trying to figure that part out. My theory is that '08 was more about the housing market, about people actually getting kicked out of their houses and stuff like that. But I'm still trying to figure out why is no one like crying right now? I remember so many people crying in '08, like, oh my god, like a lot of people were lost jobs too. Maybe that one too. I don't know. But so what I'm saying back in '08, I want to talk to the person that started buying stocks because they knew the '08 recession was ending. Because that's what I'm going to do this year when everything dies down, which I don't even think we started, really. I think the Dow Jones is going to like do a whole reset right now. It just keeps going down. Just keeps going down. And there's no sign of it, like there's no sign of better times going on right now. There's no like, oh, okay, at least I heard like, we're all gonna be good till we're gonna be good in July. It's March. That's still a whole 4 months away. So very intriguing right now. So yeah, that I wish I knew someone that felt the '08 recession ending and started buying stocks, all the cheap stocks, because in 2 years, all of these stocks are going to be double right now. You're going to make 100% profit. Amazing. Um, and and then I was like, why are people selling their stocks? Why is that a thing? Well, of course you got the people that panic and just like, oh my God, gotta sell them. But then you got the responsible people that are selling them. And this relates back to '08 too. So I was like, okay, wait. So the people that were buying stocks in '08, these cheap stocks, are probably like, yo, deja vu. It's happening again. So they were like, yo, let's take some money out. Let's get some profit off of this. Let's not make these 12 years a waste. Um, so like especially like with the Dow was at 8,000 in '08. The Dow right now, or the Dow last month, was at 30,000. So they were making 170% profits. And yeah, eat that sentence for a little bit. 170% profit. And so once the Dow started plummeting, like plummeting, not just going down, but plummeting down, those people are like, yo, let's just be safe a little bit, sell some stocks for at least 150% profit. They probably did, probably sold. And now they're probably selling a lot now. They're just like, we got to get something off these 12 years. They're still going to make so much. Like right now, you're getting 150% profit if you're selling your stocks that you bought in '08. Like, like your $10 stock. Whoa, there's a possum right in my window. What in the world? Yo, that's weird. I gotta take this video. Whoa. Interesting. Live TV, man. You never know what you get. Wow. I thought it was a cat at first, but I was like, that is a long, stringy tail. Weird. I've never seen a possum like during the day. Huh. That was weird. I wanted to come back. All right, what were we talking about? Okay. Live TV, live podcast TV. We were talking about how the people in '08 are responsibly selling, are responsibly selling their stocks right now. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Don't ride this wave. People always say, ride the waves, ride the waves. Well, if you know you're gonna die on this wave, or you're gonna get severely hurt, then I don't know, maybe get out the ocean for a little bit. Just a little bit. Just like, yo, I need a break. Let's just take what I got right now. Just be happy. Let's know I'm not in a rush. Not trying to get a quick or get rich quick scheme. Yeah, so I think that's kind of mainly it. So yeah, I don't blame them. So the gist of all this is like, yo, I need to do a replay of '08. I need to be like those people. Yep, exactly. Like for example, all the cruise line stocks right now are dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. Not cheap. Dirt cheap. Like, I can't even explain it. I've never seen this. For the last 5 years, all the cruise line stocks have been around $70 to $150, like all of them. They're going for 10 to 20 bucks right now. What? That's amazing. So that means, yeah. Like, for example, Carnival. Carnival's at 10 bucks right now. The last 5 years, it's always been around 60 to 80 bucks. So if you buy that stock today, hold on to it for five. I bought one yesterday. If it goes up to $80, like the 60 to $80 range, I can't even do the math on that. That's like 250% profit. That's just astronomically high. But it's only like a $60. Like, some people are buying like 20 shares of it. Like, it's amazing. Yeah, so we'll have to see. I'm watching. I'm peeping. Believe you and me. I'm peeping. I'm laying low. I know the surroundings are too. I got to take advantage. It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it actually. It's a well-rounded show. Talked about sports, introverting, and stocks. What more do you want, y'all? What more do y'all want? Um, yeah. Let's get song of the week shout outs. Song. Let's go in my little category. I've been bumping this song too. Um, Silly Watch. Song of the week. Silly Watch by Lil Uzi Vert. With a new find. It's great. Lil Uzi had a weird past month, but dropping like two albums back to back during this whole virus situation, like it's pretty cool. His first album sold 350K. That is crazy. Or at 320K. For perspective, that's like, it's not up to like Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, or anything. Okay, actually, wait. Drake is on a whole nother atmosphere. Lil Uzi sales are like almost J. Cole, Kendrick sales. That's crazy. I never looked at Uzi really like that. I liked him, but like I didn't know the whole globe liked him like that. It was a little shocking to me. Yeah. Pretty cool. So I'll still watch Lil Uzi. Shout outs. Shout out to it's gonna be a good shout out. Shout out to all the people working right now, like daily jobs right now. Shout out to the doctors, the pharmacists. Shout out to people that have to be where they are right now just because to have a functioning society. All the I don't know the term, so sorry. I like the people that are actually sick. They actually have to go somewhere, get checked. There's still things going on. So yeah, just shout out to them. Like, and especially like since some of them can't do their work like the medical world. They can't do the important stuff online, like actually checking people's bodies. I don't know. Like I don't know how to say this. Like just you have to have human interaction with that. So yeah. So it's well, can you? Do you have to? I in 2020 you have to. Yeah. So shout out to all of them. Shout out to people with no like that don't have a job right now. Like I don't know. It's tough. Um, like, because like all the waiters, restaurants, like they're kind of don't need people right now. I don't know. I've heard Amazon hires a lot of people, or Amazon's needing to hire a lot of people right now just because of the abundance that they have right now. Um, yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, just keep one day at a time, man. One day at a time. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Peace. Um, survive out there. No one catch the virus. None of them. No one catches the virus on my watch. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Peace. Shout out. Bye.